There's been a lot of debate in regards to where the wealthiest place on earth is. And now there it goes back with, is it Fort Knox with all the gold? Is it the Middle East oil fields with all the oil? Is it your neighbor's bank account? Is it the multimillionaire, 100 billionaire that you've met online or you've seen on the news, right? Where is the wealthiest place on earth? Well, I got to tell you a very sad story. It is in the cemetery right down the street from your current home. Yeah, you're probably sitting there going, what the heck are you talking about? Here's the real nasty fact about life, guys. In those plots are buried billion-dollar thought patterns, investment ideas, different cures for different diseases, masterpieces of art. I mean, different ways of doing business, thought patterns that people can debate for centuries to come down the road are all lying there because the person that they came to died without ever bringing them to light. How many of you have done that? How many of you have had that little nudge hitting the back of the skull going like, I should really probably think about doing something about this said thing, object, business idea, product, widget, whatever, but you didn't do anything with it? Let me give you an example. We all know what ShamWow is, right? Yeah, I'm dating myself. I get it. It's a stupid rag that could clean stuff. That guy made a ton of money by being the ShamWow guy. And if you guys don't know what it is, go Google it. It'll make you laugh. But that's an idea. That's an idea someone had that they brought to fruition. And they didn't say, well, this is not going to work. They made it happen and it worked. That dream didn't die with them at that exact moment. It stayed. Now we all get to talk about it. Let's talk about the weight of unused potential. Like I said earlier, if you don't move forward, with your God-given gifts and talents, you're just playing it safe, making it so it don't make any ripples in the world. You're actually committing a form of spiritual and psychological fraud. Every skill, aspiration, creative idea that you have, it creates a cognitive doubt in your mind. And you're sitting there going like, I could never do it. I could never do it. It won't work. It's not going to happen. And it plugs up that thought pattern of yours with fear. Once that fear gets going, it has to go somewhere. It just doesn't disappear, right? It turns inward and it starts rotting your confidence, leaving you as a shell of the ideal self that you could have been. Think about the possibilities that you could have done. What could you have created? Let me give you an example. I had this crazy idea one day, and I was sitting there trying to get ice out of a ice tray. And I'm like, this is 20 years ago. And I'm like, man, I really wish somebody would build an ice tray. Thought pattern into the ethos that had a rubber bottom, not a plastic bottom, so I could push it from the bottom. Now, as of this recording, those are everywhere. But guess what? I didn't move forward with my idea. Not one bit. And someone else, that energy went to somebody else. Someone else took the mantle and ran with it. And they're going to get the rewards from it. They are getting the rewards from it. Then all the people that copied them are getting the rewards from it. I didn't get anything. And I'm not saying monetarily. I'm saying the justification and the gratitude of actually conceiving an idea, executing on the idea, getting the idea done. Think about that. Because you're going to have two conversations in life with your elderly self. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to get into that in a second. I want to talk about something here really quickly. I want to finish this loop really quickly because my mind's moving 1,000 miles an hour, and I hope yours is too, because if you don't move forward, then there's a ripple effect across the globe that you can't even imagine to understand. And I really do mean this on a core level. You decide to stay small for personal reasons or whatever. You don't want to be selfish, don't want to be braggadocious, fill in the blank, okay? There are people suffering right now whose cure, literally their cure, was that business idea, that encouraging piece of art, that new way of doing business, the current ways that people are doing things. Your brain can unlock a different value add aspect to everything so that people can understand it through their lenses because you guys are compatible. Please consider that next time you have an idea about doing something. The ice trays, let's keep the ice trays in mind, right? What would have changed in my life? My friend invented something that you guys probably know about. And she went on Shark Tank. She got all the funding for it. And it's a big thing now. She had an idea. She executed. That dream is not going to stay with her. It got released into the world, and hundreds of thousands of women are using it. So I'm going to circle back to you have two choices in life and two conversations. Conversation one is going to be I did it. I was there. I made it happen. I took advantage of the opportunity and I bettered humanity as a whole. I went for it. There's no regrets. Second conversation is coulda, woulda, shoulda. Dang it. It wasn't the right time. I wasn't the right person. It wasn't the right circumstances. The timing was off. Blah, 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 blah. I don't have the right resources. I don't have a computer. I don't have this. Look, guys, stop with the BS. You have everything and more that you need. Look, you can look for more resources or you can become more resourceful. It is really that simple. You have everything and then some. I am learning this at a core value myself right now because I am seeing all this work I've put out into the universe. Now I'm reconfiguring it and twisting it and mashing it together, pulling apart, building out new stuff, having different thought patterns, new conversations. This is the same stuff you can do. So let's go into 5 quick action steps and then we'll get you guys out of here, okay? I want you guys to draft your legacy list. Write down the 3 things that you would be the most ashamed to go to the grave with. What are those 3 things that you would be like, dude, I really regret I didn't do cushmush? Give me 3 of them, okay? This is all private, by the way. Legacy list, 3 things that you'd be ashamed to leave, within your dying body. Number 2, 5-minute pivot. Whatever your big dream is, I want you to do the absolute smallest possible version of it today. 5 minutes, that's it. I mean, I'm talking super small. If you're writing a book, write a paragraph. If you're going to start a business, buy the domain. Guys, we're talking small stuff here. That's number 2. That's our small pivot. Now, let's go to number 3. Kill the enemy within. Identify the specific lie you tell yourself, aka I'm not ready, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not handsome enough, I'm not in shape enough, I don't look right, blah, blah, blah. Guys, look at my face. I got hit by rocks and poison oak. I am nonstop creating content. There is never a wrong time. Everything has an opportunity for a conversation point down the road. I'm not letting it stop me. And I won't get on camera most of the time if I have a hair out of place. But I'm telling you, right now, get rid of that enemy within. You will be astonished by what you find out about yourself. And I'm really serious about it. Find an empty tank partner. I know it sounds really weird when I say that like that, but here's what it is. One person in private. I want you to take this person aside and say, okay, you're my empty tank, homie. I want you to tell them your goal and ask them to hold you accountable. Do not make it your spouse. I'm being really freaking serious about that one. You know what? Once you do this, the public commitment eliminates the exit strategy that you're going to tell yourself in your head. Again, not your spouse or significant other. Our last one, guys, audit your inputs. Stop listening to stupid people. Now, I mean that with love. If someone in your life that you care about deeply has not or has never tried to or even talked about or even thought about achieving where you want to go, do not use them as a resource. Period. Hard stop. Now, are we going to get Thanksgiving and go get some beers and go get a glass of wine with the girls and, go out for brunch on Sunday with them? Absolutely. Am I going to bounce ideas off them from my future business? Nope. Why is that, Greg? Because they haven't done it. Now, something I built today was a digital, what did I name it? I named it, basically it's my board of advisors. And I built it up out of, people from the past, people currently, and using AI, I'm having board meetings over specific subject matters. It is so much fun to try this, by the way. You've got to go try that. Your imagination is going to go banana cakes, but it's also going to show you that the input you take is valuable. And if you get garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. Very old, very cliche. I get it. Okay, here's our one tactical action besides the ones I already gave you. I got a little carried away and gave you a little too many today, but here's this one. Send the scary text. I want you to right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I want you to contact that business partner, that spouse, that mentor, anything. That scary text, the one you don't want to send because you know what's going to happen, but you're afraid to reach out and ask for help. Because if you ask for help, then they're going to give you the help. If they give you the help, then you have to move forward on it. Then you are held accountable. But then things don't go to die when your body fades away. You are the master architect of your future and the future of people you will never meet. Your job is to start with what is creeping and pulling and gnawing at your heart and your mind to start. Start small. Book equals one paragraph. Business equals buying domain name. Get the drift. Execute. Move forward. Send the scary text. Don't let things die when you die, guys. The world needs you. I need you. All right, guys, that is it. That is our recording for the day. I love you, by the way. I believe in you, and I think you're going to do amazing. Hit me up in the comments and the DMs. I'd love to hear it. Everything stays private, so I look forward to seeing your thoughts and your progress, guys. Until next one, boom, peace. Love you. Bye.